Hey guys, welcome back to Butlers Customs. This is episode 2 of our XS650 chopper build. So, previously in our last video, you saw I was making a fender, talking about the exhaust, etc. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you through the process of me reshaping the tank and getting that all built, welded up and hammer and dolly and all that sort of fun stuff. Also, I'll be modifying the frame to take the rear fender that I made and some other small bits and pieces. If you've already liked and subscribed to our channel, thank you so much. It means the world to us. And if you haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're new to YouTube, so all the support helps so much and we really appreciate it. Thanks again to everyone for watching. Enjoy. Let's do this. Forward controls all sort of mopped up now on the right hand side. So I've just tacked in 2 pieces of rod in here which I've drilled and tapped. So these are sort of just locating it to make sure it's going to be in the right spot. That's going to sit there like that. And this rod here underneath is going to get extended down below the exhaust pipe. So that will be underneath, hidden a little bit more. We had this cross member here and it was far too close to the tyre, and once I put the fender in, it was only basically going to leave me a centimetre of surface area where the fender was going to touch up. So I bent up a new one. So this is what I'm going to clean up and use, and that's going to go in there like so, and it's just going to give me that better gap between the fender, the tyre and the frame. So we're going to now measure it all up and cut that to size and get that tacked in. Bend is in now, and I've also got my brake caliper where I want it. So what I've got is this chrome bar, piece of flat bar. It's going to go underneath and it's going to join up to this original mount here, which you can see from the top, and mount to this plate here. I was going to have it in here, but it's a little bit too tight, and because of the shape of the frame and we're using multiple different brands of parts and stuff, it was a bit snug, so I'm going to have it hang down the bottom now. I've changed my mind and it's going to work out well and allowing me to pick up off that bracket like I said, and then it'll bolt on underneath like that, and it'll be a lot more hidden too, so I'm going to run with it like that. So now I'm going to mock up that fender again, work out where the mounting brackets are going to come, because I'm going to have curved bar sort of wrap around and grab onto the fender, etc. So it is tank making time. I'm going to now fabricate the sides of the tank and the top of the tank and reshape the whole thing from scratch. So I'll take you through the whole process. So let's get into that. I've got my tank all marked out now of where I'm going to add extra metal.
So I'm now going to make a template and then transfer that into some steel, and we're going to start beating the fuck out of it, giving it some shape, and then adding it to the tank. We'll show you how that happens. So anywhere where this paper overlaps is going to need to be shrunk, and then if I need to cut the paper, then it needs to just be stretched. So we're going to put our magnets on like so. So you can see all these lines here where it's bunched up, well, that needs to be shrunk. All right. So we've got our basic design there now, so we'll cut that out and then we'll transfer it onto some stiffer cardboard. I can already tell here that this is actually going to need, I'm actually going to put this on the leather bag and stretch all this. So this shape here is going to become larger because I'm pushing the metal to stretch it. I'm pushing it away and it's going to become larger than this line, and then I'll obviously have to cut it back down again. So we're good. So we're going to now transfer that onto cardboard, and then from that we're going to go onto our metal. So let's get this onto our tank. So we're basically getting the metal bunching up through this section here. So that would potentially have to be shrunk through here, but I'm actually stretching this and bolding it out more and giving it this curved radius. So we're going to leave it and we'll just transfer it onto our metal, and we'll work the metal and we'll make it fit. Alright, got a bit of a curve happening, so now we'll start shrinking it. As you saw, I started out with my flat piece of metal. I've hammered it, I've shrunk it, I put it through the English wheel, and then I bead roll it. So we now have this shape. So we've got lots of different curves and twists, and then I've got my bead roll in here. So now this is actually going to go on the side of the tank like so, to give it that shape. And then when you're looking at it from the front, both sides of the tank are going to bulge out like that. And then we're also potentially going to have a raised section through the top here. So now my job is to clean this up, clean up all the scratch marks from the grinder, sand it, and then we're going to weld it on to the side of the tank. And before we weld it, we're going to replicate it and put another one on the other side. So let's get that happening. So as you can see, the tank is all done. I ended up adding this top section here because I just wanted to give this tank a little bit more shape. So I've had to hammer and dolly in this section here to get the cap to sit correctly. I've put a nice peak down through the top section, a peak on the back as well. It all runs up through here and lines up the front. I've got our sides all sorted and the tank's all sanded. So that is going to sit like so. And give us that nice flow through here, up and onto our exhaust like that. And then we'll get that nice cool roll through the front here. And we've really given that as much shape as we possibly can without going overboard. So that is it. Tank section is complete. Stoked with it all. That wraps up episode 2 of our XS650 chopper build. We appreciate the support and thank you for watching. In our next video, we will be tackling the forward controls and getting them dialed in, making a seat and a battery box, getting our handlebars all sorted, making mirrors, all that sort of stuff, a lot of detailed small things. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone for watching and thank you for the support. We really appreciate it, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you need a bike that's built and designed by us, jump on our website and hit us up by shooting us an email. You can see all our previous builds and blog posts on our website as well. And also, again, don't forget to like and subscribe to see our future builds.
and our part 3 of the XS650 chopper build. Thanks again guys for the support, we really appreciate it. See you next time.